Path of Exile. We're testing out a new build. I was making some food and I chopped all the veggies and stuff, and now it's like marinating and like slow cooking. So I got some time. We are building a lot of HP and we're working towards more poison damage. Right now we are spell slinging Blade Vortex and we're detonating it. We don't really have great stuff at the moment, like great gear, and we do have some uniques. This is mostly for the movement speed, spell damage, and this one was for cast speed and some more movement speed. So, and we have this rod here which increased physical damage. This is good for spell slinging, but this is like a level 12 rod, level 12 item, level 16 maybe. So our gear is pretty crap. This one was quite nice, but we're almost at Kitava. We need to kill him. Once we've done that, we need to change our gear anyways because of the resistance drop. But until then, we just do this. We're playing on solo self-out, and we're not playing hardcore because of the game crashes. Yeah, that's all the things that are important, and besides that, we just try to have some fun here. Work with this build. I never made a Blade Vortex build really. I did play around with the skills sometimes. I've never made a build, and never a poison build. So I don't really know how poison works. So we're figuring it out together. But up to the roof we go. Oh, and the reason why we are playing Blade Vortex Blade Blast is because we got some gems that are really high quality. I believe the Val Blade Vortex is 17 quality, and the normal one is 20 quality. Blade Blast is like 17 or 14 or something like that. So it's quite nice. My other build is like a Ice Glacial Cascade brand build, which is very enjoyable. But the only thing I need to do now is like farm and get my gems to level 20 on that build. So I was like, let's try a new one. This is something I really enjoy, just trying to make a build work. I don't really use the external programs like Path of building and stuff. I've watched, I've looked at it, and I've seen some streamers use it. Yeah, but I like to do like to recraft in my head, and then try it and see if it works. And I think it's a bit too serious if you, for me, that is. I would go to Path of building. But I think it's great for some people, and especially when you're streaming the game and it's your job. You better take it serious, right? for me. Jesus. Okay, lag. Yeah, and when we kill Kitava, we're gonna spend some time working on the build, because now we have like Blade Blast as poison support, and Blade Vortex as lesser poison, and Spell Slinger and stuff like that. And so I think it's wise to spend some time improving the build. This is quite a tough battle in my eyes, and it's quite easy to die here. So we're trying not to die, although this is softcore. I'm thinking about maybe doing a pretend it's hardcore bit or playthrough. But for this one, we don't. We just, if we die, we go in. Lots of ads here, so keep moving. Ads. They are pretty strong, as you can see, and we still have a really crappy life flask. It is instant healing, so that's good, but it's not the best. I think this is the last stage, okay? Be careful for the blast. Am I glad that we took a lot of HP in this build. So, there is the Kitava. Will always sort of die. Now that's a very important line there. You have minus 30% to all resistance now. This is because Kitava's cruel affliction. It's very easy to miss that, and it's very easy to forget about it when you are in the new act. So as you can see now, our fire resistance and our cold resistance are no longer capped. And our chaos resistance is minus 30, so that will hurt like hell now. So that's why this is a good point to work on the build.
I'm Captain.
Maybe get some new gear.
Remember, this ain't no charity run.
Alright, I'll be right back. Give me a second. So, well, the taste is quite nice. It's a bit thick.
Don't think I'll be forgetting that favour you owes me.
Thicker than normal, but okay. Alright.
Now there's...
So, now, welcome in, like, part 2, Act 6. Basically, we do the game again. We start in Lionel's Watch, and we work through all the acts again. But now, with increased difficulty and quite a lot of new bosses. Some are very hard. And, yeah. So we do have to do one quest here to...
Still composing that poem about you, exile?
to unlock the fact that we can buy all the skill gems. Excuse me. Let's look for some forlings. So we have to be careful now, because our resistances are very low. Except the lightning, I believe. So it's easy to die here now. Flasks with frost resistance, or they cannot be frozen. And we need some better gear, like spell damage, some poison stuff, some dexterity. We mainly are looking for forlings, though the 2-link for blasphemy is fine. The quest is to just kill every enemy in this map. And then, oh, I want that. Oh, it's 2 monsters remaining, so it's like the boss and maybe an end. Let's give them a haul. I could have died there because I wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's do something. Alright, and we still have our chest, so we might have some good gear in there.
While you be skulking about.
And now we can buy every skill gem there is. Except for stuff like teleport and other skills like that. We have access to everything now. So that's awesome. Fire, lightning strings, 2 attacks, and even more fire. This one has... And we need fire into cold damage reduction.
Made any progress?
Nope. Not yet. Immunity to freeze. I prefer to have freeze immunity on my runny flasks. So let's sell this. Well, it's good. It's good. All right. Let's see. It's not important. All right. So quite a lot of gems and accessories. Increased fire damage, increased global critical strike, no resistance, multiplier. Okay, so these are all a bit shit because we cannot craft any mods on them, and they have no resistances whatsoever. This has some fire resistance. Yeah, but we're not using fire damage. This is fire lightning. Golden light, no, golden fire we need. Do we have any golden fire? Yes. Fire and gold, dexterity, physical damage attacks. And light radius, okay. Fire resistance, this is a good one. Maybe we can even improve it while crafting. So if we change that, this one, what will that do for us? Like, it evens out, okay. This one here. Golden lighting. Okay, maybe base. And just craft some dual mods on it. Might work. Yeah. Okay, before I do something stupid, we're 46. Okay. Cannot build resistances on this one, but we can build life. Okay, so let's look for something that will give some decent stuff. Oh, we can actually use a 6 link. And that would be cool, but we need a lot of green sockets. Like, this is a nice one. Energy shield, increased energy shield, maximum life, mana, gold res, a lot of lightning res. So if we take this instead of this one, which gets some fire res. How are we looking then? We don't have our rings on, so that's not Not too much. This one is pretty nice as well. And the shame is that it has no movement speed. And I really like my movement speed, so... Increase movement speed, lightning, cold, fire. Like, this is amazing. Even though it's only 10% movement speed and we now have 40 on our boots. This will top us off on resistances. This will be amazing. So let's do this. And now we can put life or something else on her rings and we get tankier. We could even maybe take different rings without resistances. So let's place this back in our vault. Quest complete. Okay. Oh, we missed a little bit of fire resistance. Oh. Fire. Okay, so this might do it. Together with this one, I don't know. How are we looking? So lightning and cold are overcapped. So it's only fire now. And with this we get more lightning. Cold and lightning. Okay, so perfect. Now we only need a new rod. Maybe if we get some better gear, it's fine. But our resistances are great. Chaos, yeah. What do you do about it, eh? Oh, that's beautiful. I didn't think we would have this done this fast. Okay, so skill gems. Oh, wait 1 second. We do this, and we do like poison support in our spell slinger. I think we will not be able to use it anymore, right? No, we can't even activate it. How do you have to turn something else off to activate it? So 3 link for blade swirly thingy is for right now is the only thing we can do. So back to this one, it goes. What's this? Yeah, let's level decay support. We could actually put it on this one. Flame dash, wind, yeah, so we have like blasphemy, we have a herald, and we have a spell slinger, and we really need to work on mana reduction or reservation reduction, and then we might be able to do something with it. For now, this is it. We can't do much else. A lot else. Or yeah, speech. I'm gonna stir my vegetables. Be right back. Move it here. Alright, sorry, my work is considering making masks mandatory in the workplace, and then I will quit my job. And so, or at least not go to the workplace. Maybe I can do something at home. Ah, look at that, we got a shit ton of wisdom scrolls that I overlooked. Alright, so activate this. Yeah. Okay, so are we gonna go to self-casting Blade Vortex and no longer use Frenzy to cast it? I think for now we just keep it as it is. We're still doing some nice damage. This one we don't no longer need. So let's. We could use onslaught. We could use maybe some evasion. Maybe armor. Armor would be nice. Yeah, let's get armor. And the chaos resistance we could do the 40% increased damage. Now these flasks you will probably use for a long time, if not forever. We could do, for example, like we could change this one to evasion or onslaught. But let's go for evasion. So now we have like if we pop the flask, 300 evasion, 3000 evasion rating. Let's look at what we have now. Like we have 300 evasion now and 100 armor. These flasks will increase that insanely, like insanely. So these are good flasks, but what I wanted to show is like you can with an orb of scouring you can remove all modifiers, which is important for this one. So now they're just blank ones. Now if you sell high quality flasks like this one, no, like this one, and the quality gets above 40%, so you have to sell a couple, and it gets above 40%, you will get one of these. A glass blower. Glass blower. The glass blower's bubble. Difficult word. With that you can increase the quality of your flasks, the ones that you want to use. If you do it on a magical flask, it will only increase by 1%, I think. But if you do it on a grey flask, it's 5%, like this. And you see that the lasts 4.7 seconds, and now it will last 4.8. So from 4 seconds to almost 5 seconds. That's quite nice. So I always recommend doing that. Once you have some of these, you know, and keep an eye out for the flask with high quality. Pick them up. Like if you have some stash tabs, And you can just fill the stash tabs. These are all with high quality, as you can see. I did dump some gems in there, but don't pay attention to that. And yeah, then when it's filled I sell a bunch and I get more of those baubles. If you don't have a lot of space, then just save them up until you have 40, sell them and redo it. Alright, so now we can do this. That's a shitty one. Increase effect, reduce duration. I don't want reduce duration. And that's okay. Like we are getting 3000 armor and then 76% increased armor. So I think that's that will be strong. Let's see if we can maybe get a immune to poison. Okay, that's nice. Critical strike is no use. We take a critical strike, no use. Hit by an enemy. I prefer not to get hit. And this sounds good. I think I can't increase something. Nope. I like this. And we might change it later on, but for now this is good. Increased charge recovery is okay. And what can we get with it? Well, some life leech. It's not a lot, but it might be useful. And we're going back to town and buy ourselves a flask. Or a health flask, I must say. We're gonna craft immune to bleeding on that. And with a bit of luck it will be an instant life flask with immune to bleeding, but that's quite rare and quite hard to get.
Not right now.
So this is 36. Everyone poison. Okay. We're not gonna spend too much on it to get it, because this will not be the last flask we use, and we're not gonna enchant the quality. Yeah, let's go here. This is mostly just for getting immune to bleeding. So these orb of alteration you can use to make it a different type of magical enchantment, and with this one you can add a new random modifier. So if it's only one line, you can add a line. Reduce recovery rate we do not want. Increase movement speed is nice. Yeah. So this can take a while, and this can really cost you all your alterations. If you're doing this for the first time and you just started the league, so it's at a certain point it's better to just pick up all the flasks that you have and use or that you come across and use an orb of alteration in the hope that you get the right enchantment, than to spend all your resources on it. And there's a instant. A freeze. We had that before, right? And we sold it, but for now I say let's do this. Yeah, Let's do this. So, our build is good for the second part of the game. We're gonna do a little bit of this area, and then I'm gonna eat. So I'll quit the stream, and again I might return later tonight, maybe with Mike, maybe without. We'll see. But don't get your hopes up. And again, if you ever have questions, just let me know. I'll gladly answer. And let me know if you enjoy this. If you would like a full gameplay with. Yeah, just let me know. I would like some more interaction. Pick up here. So if you don't have your stuff capped, this area is horrible, and the one after this is even worse. You get frozen, you get shocked, you get burned, and if you don't have it maxed, you will get one shot here. And if it's not here, then it's in the next map. If you don't know what to do, of course. Let's give it a skill point. There, let's do this area as well, and then we're gonna. Yeah, you can see that our movement speed is horrible. And this is when we start using our flasks. And we start to melt everything. Yeah, even the boss would be insta-dead, I think, if we select the boss. I do want to make a plea to GGG to make an option for console to just press L1 once and use all your flasks. Because this is such a hassle. I need to use my left thumb. The one who designed the controls is not a console gamer, that's for sure. I have to use my left thumb to move. This is very important in Path of Exile. If you don't move, you die. You die real fast. Now I have to use my left thumb to use this potion, and this potion. So I need to, what I do is like, I stand still for just a small second, do this, and then start running again. That can be the end of you. That can kill you. Just a fraction of a second standing still. So this is very hard. Now I don't know how you should do it better than, because you need the other buttons as well, right? And if you make your skills on the up, down, left, right, then that won't work as well. So I think I did the best with what they could, but yeah, an option to just pop all your pots, because that's most of the time what you're doing. You're like running fast, using all your pots, and then maybe pop a life flask and run around and use your flasks, kill monsters. That's what you do. So a one-hit button for all the flasks would be awesome. So yeah, I still need to ask for that on the forums. But yeah, I think it will be really great for console players. And as how tanky I am now, you might think, it doesn't matter if you stand still for just a little bit. And that's true. For now it doesn't matter. But if you have a glass cannon build, or you get late game, you just die. Okay, so it was... another skill point. Fire cold. Okay. Let's go for this. Excuse me. Fire cold, fire damage to attacks, dexterity even more. This is great. I probably can something on it. Ooh, we're almost at the poison damage. So just poison on hit with spell damage. This is gonna be cool. And then we will lower their chaos res. Ooh, yeah, I will like this. Is gonna be awesome. Alright, that's it for now, boys and girls. Thank you all for watching. And I'll talk to you later. Okay, see ya.